number 1. Over here on the Red Alliance, let's meet our teams. Team 5920.
They're sponsored by FFA, Washington First Robotics, Hagen Foundation, and OSPI. That's Vicotics.
Moving down the way, we got team 2910.
Sponsored by the Boeing Company, Microsoft, Electro Impact, and Creo Industrial Arts, Jack in the Bot.
And last but certainly not least, rounding out this alliance, we got team 1318.
Sponsored by the Boeing Company, State of Washington OSPI, and the Issaquah Schools Foundation. It's Issaquah Robotics Society.
Moving on over to the red side of the field with the Blue Alliance. Let's start off with team 4682.
They are the Brave Bots.
Moving down into slot number 2, we got team 4911.
They're sponsored by Microsoft, Romac Industries, Ward Phillips, and Electro Impact, the Cyber Knights.
And rounding out this alliance, let's say hello to team 4131.
Sponsored by the Boeing Company, Issaquah Schools Foundation, and Liberty High School, the Iron Patriots.
I've got 2 thumbs up and a green stack light. That means we're ready to go. How's the audience feeling about this match? All right, with that, drivers behind the line and semifinals match number 1 in 3, 2, 1, go!
Welcome to the playoff matches here at this event. Red Alliance starts this one off very strong with just a barrage of primarily outer port autonomous shots worth 4 points apiece. Most of our scoring stays the same as we've had all weekend. Just the end game primarily changes here, and we'll talk about that one later. As far as autonomous goes, a little bit of a blowout in favor of red, 63-14. Your score as drivers take the controls. Lots of ground for the Blue Alliance to make up here. Iron Patriots for blue, 41-31, hanging out on the right side of the field. Looking to be as much of a distraction as they can, but very strong drivetrains on all 3 of these red machines are going to make that defensive effort pretty difficult. Whoa, and they come flying over to the top of the field. Thankfully, they do not fly over onto their face. This leaves Jack in the Bot completely free. Not a single defender even trying to keep up with them as they run end to end through the red trench. Blue Alliance side of the field, Cyber Knights trying to do whatever they can with these power cells sitting in front of them underneath the generator switch, just hanging out. Fair game in center field. They got about 1 minute and 20 seconds to do something with them here. Their alliance partners, Brave Bots here, 4682, have room for 3 or 4 power cells in the front of that machine, and they drop them off in the lower port of the alliance wall. Right now they just have 1 in the robot, and they're not entirely decided what they're going to do with it. Alliance partner does have a plan, though. They are on a mission with 5 power cells loaded up in that blue machine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Landing. 2 of those in the inner port, 2 in the outer. 5th one lands on the floor. Alliance trails by about 70. Control panel spins for, I think, the first time this weekend on the red trench as we move into phase 3. Looks like actually the scoreboard disagrees with me. Regardless, we're in the end game period. Final 30 seconds of the match. Lots of arms pointed to the sky here. Blue Alliance has 2 robots latched on. Brave Bots deciding to sit this one out. Hanging out on the ground. Just a 2 climb over here on red. That's all they even have the capacity for with those robots. But that is 2 climbs and a fairly level looking switch to me. We'll see what the referees think at the end of the match. We'll tally this one up and get scores for semifinal match 1 in the books shortly. Semifinal match 1 results have been certified. In a decisive victory, the Red Alliance takes the first match of the series, 185 to 51. We'll see you soon for semifinal match number 2.